Hi, I'm Sassy from F5RS, Bunnies and Baskets. We are an affiliate of Bunnies and Baskets Therapy Rabbits. We are visiting teams, and today we're doing a training session with some of our new bunnies and a little refresher for one of our other bunnies, plus our human part of the visiting team. Well, right now what we're going to be doing is distractions and rough petting, different things that may happen, especially in a nursing home. These bunnies are specially trained also to work with special needs and autistic children. So there's a little bit different things that we do for that, and we'll demonstrate a few of those today while training. So right now we're going to start with Jill and Miss Adorable and Coco. And I have a walker. And Jill's going to come over and say hi. What I'm doing is giving them a little bit of noise, but I'm also disrupting their stroller a little bit. Sometimes people want to get closer, so sometimes they do bump into the strollers, and the bunnies have to be okay with that. Okay, very good. We are not going to do this with baby Eggnog because she is still too young. So Butterscotch, you're next. Come over and say hi. Hello. All right, very good. And Boogaloo is next, and he has never done this before, so we're going to see how he reacts. He reacts very good. And you see, this is one of the things that a team member, a human team member, has to do, is you see how he's holding the stroller steady. It's not the person who has the walker's fault if they really are having a little bit of problem. So he's holding the stroller steady so that I can get in there. Very good. Okay, they really did good with that. So again, we are trained to watch our bunnies. We are trained to help people. And we're trained to stop anything where somebody might be getting too rough. But things happen. So the bunnies have to be aware of different types of petting. So then we have the soft petting, which happens. And then sometimes we have somebody having a hard time with their hands, and they pet a little hard. And then, of course, sometimes you have a child. Good girl. Good girl. Apparently, she's not allowing Coco to take his to work. A little bit of tug on the ears. Sometimes somebody does grab for the ears. At that point, the human team member, would reach down and gently help them take their hands off the ears and explain that we do not want to grab the ears. Okay. Butterscotch. Butterscotch is an old hand at this. Soft petting, rough petting, child. A little bit of the tug of the ears. Good girl. Very good. Okay. And now, Boogaloo. What's really nice is each of these bunnies love to be petted. So they are pretty good at being petted in any way. So here's a soft pet for him. And then we're going to go with a little bit rougher pet. And then a child's pet. Good boy. Good boy. A little bit of a tug of the ears. Good boy. Very good. And this gives them an idea of what may happen when they're visiting. Good boy. We'll give him a little bit of extra petting because he's new. Okay, thank you. about is people putting their hands underneath the chin. They think that bunnies want to smell their hands. We explain to them that they're not like a dog. They don't want to smell your hand. But this is why we do not do treats. You've seen no food reward here when we're working. It's called positive reinforcement, petting, calling their names. That way, if somebody does get their hand underneath there, if we're not paying attention, they don't think of, oh, I'm getting a treat. When they go home, they get a treat in their bowl, and they know to look for that. Another thing that sometimes happens is children and the elderly will go and want to touch their eye for some reason. So we actually go near their eye. We don't touch it, we just go near it. Good, very good, very good. But this is something that also that the human partner has to be very aware of. And if they see a finger going toward the eye, is to get our hands down there and say, oh, you don't want to poke the bunny's eye. You don't want us to poke your eye. And that helps, especially children, understand not to put fingers in the eyes. Butterscotch? Butterscotch has much bigger eyes, and for some reason they are definitely a target. All of our bunnies are trained to be touched underneath the chin because that's where they can get abscesses. So we check there every single day to make sure there is no abscess forming. But again, we ask people not to put their hands underneath their chins. Very good. You're an excellent girl. And now we're going to see how Boogaloo does with this. Hi, buddy. How are you? Very good. Very, very good. Yes. He hasn't been trained as much under the chin, but I've got my hands under his chin and he is fine. Very good. Very, very good. Okay. Thank you. And we'll bring little baby Eggnog out here and sort of go over her a little bit. Hi there, baby Eggnog. We'll pull her ears a little. Go near her eyes. Under her chin. Oh, good girl. What a good girl. She only gets soft pets again because she's so young. Very, very good. Thank you, baby Eggnog. And now what we're going to do is, one of the things they have to be trained for is loud noises. So we're going to start the training on Boogaloo today. And if you want to come up here, Boogaloo. When we start the training for loud noises, we do this. And we'll continue that training just like this with the loud noise with him. These guys are used to having their pens cleaned out with vacuum cleaners, so they're used to that. Thank you. Butterscotch. Now, Butterscotch is already a certified therapy animal. So she went from this to a sudden noise. Very good. And as you can see, she didn't even flinch. We do this in case you're in a nursing home and somebody drops a bedpan, which is metal, or somebody screams. Any type of loud noise. We were in a nursing home once where they were working on the remodel, and one of the workers used a nail gun right as we walked past. And not one of the bunnies jumped. Someone else jumped, but the bunnies did not jump. So you want to get them used to that. You don't want to take them into somewhere where all of a sudden there's a loud noise and they're scared to death. As you can see, these bunnies are used to this, and we would never take in a bunny that was not ready or a bunny that is very nervous. And that's why today we're starting to see if they actually like it. Thank you, Butterscotch. Now this is kind of unusual because Miss Adorable is already certified and Coco is just starting. But when you take two in like this, they sort of make each other feel good. So they learn faster, like she will be teaching him. And since he has a friend, he may not be as frightened. Very good. Very good. He may not be as frightened, and he probably will be able to pass his test faster. Okay. Whoops, sorry. Oops, sorry. Very good. Hey, Sherry! Whoops, sorry. Jill! Sassy! David! Barb! Not one of them moved. They're used to it. As we continue the training, we'll actually yell closer to them, and we'll make some high-pitched noise like eek! Not one of them jerked, which that noise usually will grab its attention very, very quickly. So, eek! Coco's listening, but he isn't frightened. Baby egg. Yeah, she's like Butterscotch. We expect this of Butterscotch. This is really, really good. I was thinking of training him. I haven't actually worked with him at all, so he's really doing good. And again, this is a short session. This is all we're going to do. Just a few different types of things, getting them used to it, but we also don't want them bored. A lot of times we take toys with us because the bunnies do get bored. We're doing an hour visit to sometimes a 2-hour visit, so we want them to be happy the whole time. Thank you very much from F5RS Bunnies and Baskets.